What of the mind at night as it falls into a state of sleep? The conscious mind romances the subconscious mind and journeys through the looking glass, birthing the heart's desire into the world of the astral plane, the realm of the mind, the fourth dimension.
Along my journey with researching interpretations of dreams and my conversations with Pierre, I am fascinated by some of the revelations. Specifically, how the body is involved in preparing us for entering the dream world. It's quite fascinating. Can you describe that process of the DMT?
Sure.
In the liver?
Again, I'm not a chemist, right? So this is my interpretation of what is going on from what I've read. So your melatonin naturally produced following the cycle of the sun. So right now, for example, the sun is out as 5:30, 6 p.m. Mm-hmm. So your body naturally connected to the cycle of the earth and the sun will start producing your melatonin. Your melatonin is what is going to make you essentially sleepy, right? So you go to bed, you fall asleep, that melatonin is going to then change into DMT overnight, and then DMT will give you an experience, the dream, and then your liver, your body is naturally going to process the molecule. So essentially you're not tripping forever, right? Otherwise you would have a trip. You would be again having a psychedelic experience 24/7. So your body naturally processes the molecule to stop the experience. Mm-hmm. So, and usually again it's connected to somewhat the cycle of the sun.
Where do dreams emanate from? Do they emanate from some other realm, from some other dimension? Maybe the astral realm or the fourth dimension, the spiritual realm? What are these realms and what do they look like?
Different dimensions of reality exist as different bands of frequency and interpenetrate each other like radio or television stations on different wavelengths, sharing the same space. Or at least that's the way it can be experienced. I am not talking about dimensions taught in science class of width, height, and depth, with the addition of time to make it fourth. I mean levels of perceived reality that can be seen, sensed, and experienced. I would say once again that these dimensions are really created by the observing consciousness. The limits of perception create the illusion of dimensions or bands of frequency.
Based on the symbols and the symbolism that is within our dreams when we have them, what can we learn of the interpretations of such symbols? What kind of narrative can we piece together in order to guide us forward, to grow ourselves?
Everything that our consciousness offers us is only a mirror image of our higher self. We human beings see ourselves only as a mirror image. Our brain is our mirror. What our mirror throws back to us is not our real self, which slumbers deep within us and cannot immediately be seen. It is the physical body alone that can tire. During sleep, it ceases its activity as a mirror. The higher self, which is mirrored in the external person, does not tire. It withdraws more or less from the physical body. While the body sleeps, the higher self leaves, freed from the external bodily nature, the external human being. The higher self can conduct its business in astral space. Human beings leave their bodies during sleep. They wander the astral realm. Sometimes great distances from their physical body, and come together there with other beings of the astral world and cultivate an exchange with their thoughts. However, they do not remember this upon awakening.
Are there different modes of dream interpretation?
Yes. So you can use, for example, a Jungian approach, a Freudian approach. You can use mythology. You can use the tarot. You can use cultural relevant values or pieces. You can use channeling. You can use. There's so many different ways of interpreting dreams. I'll give you an example. You see a scarab in your dream, a beetle. Right? My thought with the experience that I have again is connected to Egyptian mythology. For some people, it's just a beetle. It's an insect. It's a creepy crawler that you don't want to see in your dream. So it will be a source of fear. I see it as a doorway, right? A navigator, an overseers, if that makes sense. So there are different, again, elements, interpretations that you would use pertaining to what your beliefs are.
Dream life represents a small opening to which certain worlds, other than this which we experience in our waking life, shine through into this higher world. On the other hand, it is extremely difficult to penetrate into this very enigmatical dream life from the standpoint of higher consciousness, for the dream is a power capable of leading man into the greatest possible illusion. When a person is asleep, he, with his ego and astral body, is outside his physical and etheric bodies, and then he finds himself in that being which has passed through repeated lives. That which strengthens a person inwardly, and which is inwardly active while he sleeps, is the ego and astral body. The experiences contained in these need not be limited to this present earth life. They may also refer to former lives.
Thousands of years ago, the ancient Egyptians revered the dream. They believed that dreams were oracles that brought forth messages from the gods. Beyond the veil lies a very mysterious world, full of wonders beyond the imagination. When we sleep, we dwell there, journeying far and wide. And when we wake, we forget. And all we can do, is reminisce of what was. I'm Jason Pritchard. Sweet dreams.